Everybody, so yesterday Sony released the first official teaser trailer to the new Resident Evil movie, which is coming out September 18th of this year and is being directed by Zach Krieger, who directed Weapons and Barbarian. It's a very controversial trailer right now, and as a Resident Evil fan, I gotta talk about it. The whole trailer stars our main character, Brian, who's a medical courier trying to make a delivery to Raccoon City. So we just get to see a bunch of random shots happen here when he's closing the door to zombies. Zombies are falling from the sky. We hear stuff kind of like clickers. This one weird thing is crawling out of a house that has like 500 limbs. We see this big, fat, white-looking guy who looks like the dude from Dune, but also might be a tyrant like Mr. X. I don't know. Also, shout out to the comments. They're saying Mr. Double XL or Triple XL. Something the director talked about that I really liked, I'll put it up on screen, is how he wants this movie to feel like it could be in parallel with the games and also with the pacing and the vibes and everything in this game, trying to honor the games as much as possible. So shout out to the director actually saying something good about the source material for once. That's everything with the trailer. Now, the thing that makes it controversial is that there is no Leon, Chris, Jill, or Claire, none of the main cast of Resident Evil. And it's just about some guy who could basically just be a dead NPC in a Resident Evil game that tells you to find some shotgun shells in the locker room. I actually saw the announcement for this movie. I thought it was going to be off the first Resident Evil game, centered around Chris Redfield, Jill Valentine, and then also, Wesker. That would have been pretty freaking sick. Obviously, for it not to be that, I am definitely disappointed for sure. Resident Evil is such an amazing IP with amazing stories, especially what Capcom's been doing recently with the remakes and how good those are. If you put those on screen, make those a movie trilogy, etc., those would sell like crazy. Those would do so damn good. Those would be amazing. I will absolutely give the director credit for wanting to get the vibe of Resident Evil and actually wanting to honor the games, because nowadays most of them just hate video games or hate the video game that they're specifically trying to make a movie on. It's the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. My thing, this is what I hate about movie adaptations so much, is that there's so many of them like this where they use the name of the IP, but they don't actually use the characters, the story, or a whole bunch of stuff from the original IP. So in that case, if you're only going to use a couple creatures, just make your own creatures up, change the name of some things, and have your own IP entirely. Don't just use the IP of Resident Evil just for the sake of getting money and viewership from the fans using them for that. It's bullshit. That's the trailer. That's how I feel about the trailer overall. I'm more for the original IP, having those characters and everything in here, since it's actually Resident Evil, but I do respect it. And it is a pretty decent trailer for sure, and I could see why some people would like this trailer a lot. So type down in the comments below which side of the coin you flip on, and I will see you later.